The influence of the Catholic Church on Renaissance art. The Renaissance was a transformative period in European history, spanning the 14th to the 17th century. It was marked by a revival of classical learning, humanism, and artistic achievement. At the heart of the Renaissance cultural revolution stood the Catholic Church, an influential patron of the arts and a central figure in Europeans' daily lives. The Church's influence on Renaissance art profoundly shaped the themes, techniques, and purposes of some of history's most iconic works. The role of the Catholic Church as patron of the arts. During the Renaissance, the Catholic Church was a religious institution and a political and cultural powerhouse. It wielded immense influence over Europe, using art as a medium to communicate religious values, assert its authority, and inspire devotion among the faithful. Art as a tool for religious education. In a time when literacy was limited, visual art became an essential tool for the Church to convey biblical stories and theological ideas. Paintings, sculptures, and frescoes served as visual sermons, teaching the faithful about the lives of Christ, the Virgin Mary, and the saints. Churches and cathedrals were adorned with vivid, dynamic artwork that made complex religious concepts accessible to the masses. The wealth of the Church. The Catholic Church's immense wealth made it a significant arts patron. Popes, cardinals, and bishops commissioned monumental works to adorn churches, chapels, and cathedrals, seeking to glorify God and showcase the Church's cultural dominance. Key figures like Pope Julius II and Pope Leo VII played pivotal roles in fostering the careers of great artists, funding projects such as Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling and Raphael's The School of Athens. Religious themes in Renaissance art. Religious themes dominated Renaissance art, reflecting the central role of faith in society. Biblical narratives, depictions of saints, and representations of divine figures became the cornerstone of artistic expression. The life of Christ. Scenes from Jesus' life were among the most frequently depicted subjects. The Nativity, crucifixion, and resurrection were central to Renaissance art, reflecting core aspects of Catholic theology. Artists like Fra Angelico and Giotto infused these stories with emotional depth and realism, making them resonate with viewers on a personal level. The Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary, a symbol of purity and divine grace, was a prominent subject in Renaissance art. Iconic works like Raphael's The Sistine Madonna and Leonardo da Vinci's The Virgin of the Rocks portrayed Mary with tenderness and humanity, emphasizing her role as the intercessor between God and humanity. Saints and martyrs. The Catholic Church celebrated the lives of saints and martyrs, commissioning artworks to honor their sacrifices and virtues. Paintings and sculptures of figures like Saint Peter, Saint Sebastian, and Saint Catherine inspired devotion and served as moral exemplars for the faithful. Heavenly realms and the divine Renaissance artists often depicted scenes of heaven, angels, and the Last Judgment. Michelangelo's The Last Judgment in the Sistine Chapel is a masterful example, portraying the drama and majesty of divine justice with unparalleled intensity. Artistic innovations fostered by the Church. The Catholic Church's patronage influenced the content of Renaissance art and spurred significant technical and stylistic advancements. Artists pushed the boundaries of creativity to meet the Church's demands for awe-inspiring works. Linear perspective. The Renaissance saw the development of linear perspective, allowing artists to create the illusion of depth and three-dimensional space on a flat surface. This technique, pioneered by figures like Brunelleschi and Masaccio, was used to bring biblical scenes to life. For example, Masaccio's The Holy Trinity demonstrates a mastery of perspective, drawing viewers into the sacred space. Naturalism and human emotion. Inspired by humanism, Renaissance artists sought to depict religious subjects with greater realism and emotional resonance. Figures in paintings and sculptures were rendered with lifelike anatomy and expressions, making sacred stories more relatable. Michelangelo's Pietà, for instance, captures the sorrow of Mary cradling the lifeless body of Christ with poignant realism. Chiaroscuro and light and shadow, chiaroscuro, became a hallmark of Renaissance art, adding drama and depth to religious scenes. Artists like Caravaggio employed this technique to create striking contrasts, enhancing their work's spiritual and emotional impact. Key artists and their contributions to religious art. Several iconic artists rose to prominence during the Renaissance, creating masterpieces deeply influenced by Catholic theology and patronage. Michelangelo Buonarroti. Michelangelo was one of the most celebrated artists of the Renaissance, known for his monumental contributions to religious art. Commissioned by Pope Julius II, Michelangelo painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, depicting scenes from the Book of Genesis, including the creation of Adam, which remains one of the most iconic images in art history. His sculpture, David and the Pietà, further showcases his unparalleled skill in capturing human form and divine emotion. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci's religious works reflect his mastery of technique and deep intellectual engagement with theology. The Last Supper is a revolutionary depiction of Christ's final meal with his disciples, emphasizing psychological tension and divine presence. Leonardo's ability to blend scientific observation with artistic expression made his religious art uniquely profound. Raphael Sanzio Raphael, celebrated for his grace and harmony, created numerous works for the Catholic Church. Though not explicitly religious, his The School of Athens reflects the Church's embrace of classical knowledge. Meanwhile, his Madonna paintings, such as the Sistine Madonna, exemplify the idealized beauty and serenity of the Virgin Mary. Titian. As a leading figure of the Venetian Renaissance, Titian created altarpieces and portraits infused with rich color and dramatic composition. His Assumption of the Virgin is a masterpiece of movement and divine splendor, capturing the moment of Mary's ascension to heaven. The influence of the Catholic Church on Renaissance art reminds us of the profound connection between creativity and spirituality. These works continue to resonate across centuries, offering lessons in devotion, innovation, and the enduring power of human expression. Whether admired for their religious significance or artistic brilliance, the masterpieces of the Renaissance remain timeless treasures, enriching our understanding of art and the divine. Anita Louise art is dedicated to art education, great artists, and inspiring others to find and create their art. We love art that uplifts and inspires. Art to make you smile. Art to make you happy. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.